Hey everyone. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Enjoying a really nice weekend. So it's kind of nice to get outside and do a couple things in the yard and just be outside. Especially, I don't know how you are feeling, but my two kids are sick of being at home. So I hope everyone's doing well. So I just kind of wanted to do a final video here and kind of go through everything. I'm not going to be a stickler. I went through it and I constrained a whole bunch, or did all the mates and constrained all those things for the train. And even though I do it right, it still doesn't work. So I'm going to explain two things. So first, to finish off the train. So this is going to be our last week to work on it. So we don't have school this May 1st or May 4th. There's no school in the state of Minnesota because it's time for us to prep to the end of the year. So there will be no assignments on Friday or Monday. The train will be due that Tuesday, which will be May 5th. And the reason I want to do then, because I want to update grades. And then Wednesday, we're going to move on to something new. Now, Wednesday, that first week and Friday could be a bumpy start because I'm going to see how my Chromebooks can handle it. I grabbed one of your Chromebooks. I think I got it all figured out. So that'll be it for 3D modeling when we're done with the train. And then we'll get into some Photoshop stuff to end the year. If there's stuff you want printed, we'll cross and we'll talk about that when we get to it. So for the train, what do you need? Well, the train is what I'd like as a final product is just your train on the tracks. Okay, you don't need to make the tires change or rotate. I got mine, but it's kind of a pain. If you want to get them on the tracks, you can either fasten them. If you run a tangent, that also works. Or if you run planar, is another one. So here's my train and here's the tracks. If I run a planar between these two, then you can just click offset and offset the difference. So it's like this instead of planar together. And that's kind of how I did it. Now, we'll kind of go through that sheet and I'll kind of step by step explain. So I'm going to use Camden's here because I have his. You don't have to turn this in. This is more or less a sheet, and I should have explained it clear, but this is more or less a sheet that was going to be just for you. So this is going to change right here, this May 1st and May 1st to May 5th, okay, which would be a Tuesday. Now, when you get done with this, you're going to have the entire train, each part together, and you guys have been doing that, and then your assembly file. Your assembly file just has to be a track, the train on it, and everything hooked together. It does not have to revolve. You use Revolute, and you got to go to each corner of each wheel and do it, but it doesn't work the way it should. And I'm actually trying to work with the company, trying to figure out a way to make it, what would be the easiest way to constrain it, because what I did is I think I did a whole bunch of extra steps, so I don't want to confuse you. So as long as your train's on the tracks, and all the stuff's together, the linkage arm, pegs, stuff like that. So this week you have all of these, and these are all pretty simple drawings. If you struggle, people have been emailing me, and I just go into their file and just change it as need be. The final assembly will be the same. That's going to be May 5th. That'll be that Tuesday. Your final assembly, along with assembly, you need to do a drawing for each one. Okay? And if you remember how to do that, I'll go back. Do I have Onshape open? Yep, I have someone's open right here. So let's go to like the stack. If that's a stack, all you're going to do is you'll go down here. You're going to right click, and this has been a while. So and you got to go to create drawing of stack, and then click the 4 views, and then hit OK, and it'll create it. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a drawing for each one of these. Once you have your drawings done, dimension and everything, the train on the track, it doesn't have to, I was going to try, but it didn't work the way I wanted to. It doesn't have to spin. Once you have all that together, then you're going to be completely done with this. And some of you, honestly, the majority of you are really, really close to being done. Okay? So that's all of the parts to this. So hopefully that kind of clears up the following week here to finish up that project. And then after this project, we're going to get into Photoshop. Okay? So with that, I hope everyone understands what I'm talking about. And if not, please email me. I get a lot of emails like, I can't get this. And I still really haven't figured out why. But some people that did the cow catcher did the same as the video as me, but you couldn't draw on the face. And I don't know if it's when you started out that you started from the point. I don't know. I can't remember if it was a Cali or someone's I looked at and I couldn't figure out. I actually did a new one and just copied the sketches, your sketches, into it and did it, and it worked fine. So I don't know, really, I didn't understand why that didn't work. So just always little things like that, always trying to figure out. So I hope everyone is doing well. Hopefully you're not getting too frustrated with this. Some of you, I know it's really easy for. Some of you struggle with it, and that's okay. Just kind of keep plowing through here. If you need to meet with me, I had a student email me one night, if we need to meet, we can do this. And I said, nah, unless you want to. I just went in and changed what they needed to, and then they were fine. And usually when you guys get stuck, it's a very, very, very simple fix. So it's nothing hard. So other than that, have a good night. Well, good day, actually. Have a good day, and we will, if you need something, please email me, and I'll get on looking at your train as soon as possible. All right. See ya.